here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
After 60. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bring it. Steady.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd down.
Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Out of a shotgun. Richardson. That caught by Davis. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Here we go. Go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pretty good throw there by the fourth-round pick. It is a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes.
And this is going to be caught, but they say...
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 77.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready? 80 Cardinal. 8 Cowboy 80. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
9.
10 yards.
Hot 70. Hot. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. That one is good. And And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Hut, hut.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Buffalo 18! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Mustang 19! Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's big Christian Wilkins getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Let's go!
Here's Richardson. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
23 yards.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
65! Get it! Viking 18, Cub 19! Cub 19!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
60 Bison!
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 9.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and 9. Richardson gonna look to throw. Quick throw taken by Texas. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you gonna do on 4th down? To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Falcons 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
19
12-yard
Tiger,
line.
Dragon 60!
Richardson operating from the pistol. Now he'll run it, and they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
18, pioneer. Next.
Here's Richardson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here to begin the drop. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Houston. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Down.
Now Richardson. Out wide, that's Robinson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
79 Bronx. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. Now, deep ball for London. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. The Falcons send their punting unit out. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. Back to the air once more on second down. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve it.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Going up top. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four-vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes.
Panther 60, go!
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready!
Throwing on second down, Richardson moving to his right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Got it, ready? Crack roll 80.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, hip Warrior 70.
On first down, it's Richardson. Moving to his left. He runs with it. He's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Incomplete. Jalen Smith on the coverage.
Ready? Ready, ready. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19. Let go.
On second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Get up.
From the gun, Richardson. Now, deep ball for London. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Falcons.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Viking 18. Pioneer. Let go. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Panther 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. James Pierce in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. go. Cut 19. Cut 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Steady.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Mustang, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So, offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, and sustain the drive.
Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Richardson to throw. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson will get this to Pitts once more. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
19 right.
At the
Drop 50, drop.
5-yard line.
Here's Richardson. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive.
He's got his big tight end, Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2.
The Falcons will
look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They bring a tight end in motion left. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70, go.
Throwing now on first and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Texans set to punt this one away. Back deep is Darius Davis. Could he have lost track where he was? The fair catch made at his own 3.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Loose past the 35. Look at him go! Inside the 10! And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
27.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Falcons take over.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
On first down, it's Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 10.
Another run here for Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
Here we go. Third and a yard.
Tag, go.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he'll have the first down at the 26. A good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First and 10 at the 26
Off the play
yard
fake,
line.
it's Richardson. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. This one not right on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
It's fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw, it's Richardson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain of 11 there, as the decision to go for it pays off.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Jalen Petrie coming in hard from the safety spot. Gets to the quarterback.
Warriors
Brings
17.
up second and 17 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Open man is Davis. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Get it. Steady.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Texans 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the go.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Come on, come on. 6. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, Time to kick it back the other way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Check! Check! Press all 80! Go check! Go check! Ready, ready!
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Quarterbacks at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Viking 18! 70 Timberwolves! Ready!
Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here's Robinson.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Ready, ready. 18. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Robinson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Ready up.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Here is 1st and 10.
18, Rodley, 8, ready. 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And with an open date on the schedule next week,